The sun has set on Danang and the city is just on to wake up. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England travelling around the southeast of Asia, and Danang is well known for its nightlife, its bright lights and its party atmosphere. Now I'm starting the night off at the beach. You can hear the music going on further on down. It's 7 o'clock at night and already all the hotels have got their lights on. It's bright, it's cheerful. That one looks like it's a disco, lights going up and down. And you can't get any better than I love Danang Beach. Now all the way down here are beach clubs. They'll have their music going. Oh, is that market? There's a market going on. Now because of the temperature, there's been not many people down the beach today. And it's on a night time and then they come down. So this place will be packed, and it is. I think I came back past here early. There's hardly any bikes around and already it's just mayhem. A lot of people having a shower. I think I'll leave them to it. So the plan tonight is to see some night markets, to see a dragon pour fire out of its mouth, to see the lights of Danang and to show you what an awesome place this is. So I've got a bike, I've hired out for the day. It's somewhere around here. I've been wandering around so much I've forgotten where the bike is. So I'm going to jump on the bike once I find it, and then we're going to head further on down the beach to just show you how crazy it can be, and then head into town. So I've come further on down and already the hotels are looking a bit more brighter, and further on there's a little concert going on. And it's just so cool, just nice. So lots of market stores. There's the stage. Loads of people.
Trên con đường dài phía trước, phải làm bất cứ điều gì để em hạnh phúc. Dùng cánh tay yêu thương của tất cả mọi người đồng sơn thật cao lên nào.
I have no idea who he is, but I could have watched him all night with a beer. But unfortunately I've got to go out and see stuff. He was very energetic. And you can still hear him going. He's trying to get the crowds pumping. I have noticed that Vietnamese crowds do not really get excited, shout and whoop. So he's trying his best to get excited, but you see the lights on the buildings. It's all coming from over there. Just left the beach road only because it is crazy with traffic. People just right across the road, it's just mental. But I just thought I'd stop here and just show you the quality of lights on these hotels. They are just amazing. That one looks like it's just got Christmas lights around the building. Well, it looks like all the hotels try to compete against each other who's got the best lights. But it's time to go into town. It's time to go into the city to see the lights. Very excited. So not just the hotels like to get on the act, it's the churches. They want to be bright as well. Look at that. And the hotel behind it, oh, that's boring. Turn your lights off and on. I've now come down to the riverbank and oh my god. You got hotels over there. It's got I Love Danang flashing all over the place. The bridge with the... Is that a bridge? Boats all lit up. Lights everywhere. And then there's the dragon. And in the background you can just see the Ferris wheel. It's just amazing. Wowzers. I just can't get over this. So I'm going to have a wander down towards the dragon. There is a boat which you might have seen in the last video. That is a restaurant. I might have a look at that for something to eat because I am a bit hungry. Or go street market. I don't know. Decisions. This is amazing. Trying to park around here is nigh on impossible. Every time I've tried to put the bike somewhere, I get told off by someone in authority. But I've parked up. I am now going to have a walk around. Now this is the Dragon Bridge here. So Dragon's Head is above me. And there are so many people down there trying to get their photographs taken with the Dragon's Head all lit up. Obviously the fire show that happens with the dragons is at 9 o'clock, so this place will be manic by then. But look at the boat all lit up. This is beautiful. For any Europeans out there who have never been to Vietnam, you need to come. This is just an amazing country. It's opened my eyes. So the Ferris wheels that you can see down there, it's actually known as the Sun Wheel, and it's part of a theme park that I went to earlier on in the previous video. But just so many lights. Loving it. It may look a bit blue, that's because of the blue lights above us. But there's a lot of people dressed in carnival gear. It feels like I'm in Brazil. She's very Brazilian. And then you get all the love hearts in the trees. It's just not trees. There is definitely a bit of a carnival feel. Now I know that this is a bank holiday weekend for the Vietnamese. It is Independence Day, I'm led to believe, on Monday. So because Danang is the tourist spot, everyone's come here for the weekend. Now you saw the beach. That was busy. Oh, someone's speaking. I stopped videoing because you got too loud. Plus the fact I had no idea what you were saying. But there's a lot of people over there. There's a lot of people over there. There's a band. I might have to come here later. So the boat, that is a restaurant. I'm going to head for that just to check out the prices. As I've already mentioned in my previous video, this is my last night in Vietnam in Southeast Asia. And that's because stop talking. So as I said before, I was rudely interrupted. I am going back to England for personal reasons. I am going back for 3 to 4 weeks, and I will be back out after that on a new adventure. So I am going to splash out a bit for my final meal in Vietnam, in Southeast Asia. And I hope... Oh, it's Mickey Mouse! And when I say I am splashing out, I'm not going crazy, I'm not stupid, but if it's cheap enough in there, at least I'll get a decent view of the dragon. So I'm in the restaurant. One of the guys that was up front, who told me I couldn't park anywhere, was surprised to see me, but very nice. He said I was coming to eat. Now I'm on the third deck. I did ask for a seat closer to the edge, but unfortunately they went, "You're on your own, you're going to have this seat." So I've got a good view of the dragon over there. Now it's coming up to 8 o'clock and the fire show starts at 9. So I'm planning on eating very slowly and then having a coffee and then grabbing that table there if I can. It's a really expensive restaurant, but expensive for Vietnam and not sort of Europe prices. It's chilled, nice background music, and because I'm driving, no alcohol, so I've ordered a chocolate milkshake. That's my rock and roll lifestyle, but this is beautiful. Thank you. So my meal has arrived. I'm having deep fried pork with some French fries, but that looks really nice. So I'm still on the boat, and over there seems to be a carnival from the people that got dressed up earlier. There's a party going on down there. Now the boats on the other side are getting ready. On this side, it's 10 minutes to go, and you can see all the boats, the passenger boats lined up. That one there in front of me is packed full of people. But that meal was beautiful. I haven't seen the price yet, got a rough idea. But I've ordered a coffee so I can stay here till 9 o'clock and see this fire display. 3 minutes left to go, and the amount of boats is unbelievable. They're all over the place, and a lot of them are starting to move from the other side of the bridge to come over here. But they're all very, very bright and just full of people with life jackets on. So it's about to begin. All them people down there. There it is. There's still some fire left in it. And now it's blowing water for some reason. I wouldn't be down there because I'll be getting wet. That's crazy. And you know it's finished because all the boats are leaving. They're all starting to move out of the way. So that was 10 minutes of fire, water, intermittent. It was cool. Right, time to leave. I'm just going to have a quick look out the side of this boat. Well, I say boat to restaurant, but it still feels like a boat. You can hear karaoke in the background very badly. Now I'm about to leave. The bill came to $512,000. Unfortunately, they don't take card. I assume for a place like this, card will be accepted. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time. So I had to get my wallet out, and I had 511,000. I was 1,000 short. I was so lucky not to need to get out of this place. Interestingly, I just met a British couple who told me they paid by card. Strange. So, if you ever come to here, I'd recommend don't. The service is terrible. It's the worst I've ever seen in a restaurant. They kept giving the wrong food to the wrong table. And very, very slow. But I guess the main reason people go up there, and that's where I just was, is to see the fireworks. It's just one big party! So I climbed up towards the dragon, onto the stairs, and it is manic down there. So many people, music blasting, the roads are closed, people are dancing, and then you've got the traffic. So I guess when I tried to park down there earlier, that was just them saying, no, the roads are going to be closed. And just down there you've got someone playing with fire, but not a dragon. And in the distance you can just see the bridge lighting up. So this is the dragon on the road, on the bridge. An amazing sight. And the British couple I met that was telling me about the cards, was telling me that it's been on their bucket list for years to come here. And then you've got the Ferris wheel in the background there. That's the sun wheel. And I'm now going to try and get around and see as many sights as I can. I'm going to try and get down to the night markets. Hopefully I can. I'm thinking about what time it is, what time my flight is tomorrow. I need to get a decent night's sleep. So much happening. I think what amazes me most about this place is the fact that if I showed anyone around the world this skyline with the music, without any music, nothing, just said, where in the world are you? very, very few people guess Vietnam. Now this I saw in Hoi An, where they do a bit of music, somebody comes out with a number, and they win flags. Crazy. This is where I try and find my bike. And I believe it's this one here. I'm now somewhere quiet. I can hear myself think, oh my god. So I've come further down, and this is because I wanted to see this bridge here. And the lights on this is subtle, but still looks beautiful. Now I've just crossed this bridge. I was trying to get my camera out, but realised that driving in crazy conditions with drivers everywhere is not the best time to get your camera out. So I've parked here. Now this place is, you've got the Grand Mercure Hotel here, and just around the corner so many restaurants that are so full of people that they've just come around here, I guess just to chill away from the craziness that's down there. And then you've got the sun wheel just there flashing away, but I'm going to go to there next. Even further up the road, the sun wheel, Ferris wheel, is just there, but this is the Peace Monument. I came here earlier today and I had said that this comes alive at night. According to online, there is reports saying that this was upgraded a few years ago to become better at night, and that looks beautiful. I'm quite impressed with that. Now across the road, what I think is Independence Square, earlier on was empty during the day. Now there is so many people, so many bikes. There is kites being flown in the sky, and this is probably where the locals go because they've seen the dragon put the fire out so many times that they think, let's go to our place. And there's lights all over the ground over there. Wow, they like their lights over here. But no, that is quite impressive. Now the theme park, which this is part of, the Ferris wheel, which is just beautiful, changes patterns all the time, is part of the theme park. You've got a roller coaster over there where you can just see, if I zoom in, all lit up. Now usually with theme parks you can hear a lot of people. Not this one. It feels a bit empty. Now I'm going to follow the road around there and see if I can get a better view of the theme park, because it did look spectacular. I was driving up. Wow, this place is amazing. It looks better at night than it does during the day. And if you think there's so many places around here that you can go to, the beach, the Dragon Bridge, you can even come around here and just chill, fly your kites. Theme park, do you know what time is it now? It's 5 to 10. Wowzers. So there it is. There's the sun wheel with the roller coaster in front of it. I mean, even the Ferris wheel is not moving. There's nobody on the roller coaster. So I don't know if it's closed. It still looks amazing. Right, let's go into town, into the city. Got my helmet on, so I'm on safety first. Let's go. Come back into the centre. You've got the Dragon Bridge just over there. You've got the ship where I was eating earlier on. Look at that bridge over there. So pretty. Now the reason I've only stopped here is because the ATM's here. And obviously that place has got rid of all my money. But you've still got the boats out. There's a few of them there. This city has really surprised me. It is an amazing place. And when you think from here, you could go to Hoi An and do a day trip, because that's all you need to do, just one day up there. And there's so much around here, apart from Hoi An, that you can do is just so recommended. And it's just a shame that I am leaving tomorrow, because no doubt I would have definitely extended by at least another 2 years. If only. Right, ATM, need to get some money. Now as I was driving all the way down this road, all along is street entertainers. There's people singing, there's people dancing. And so it's not just on that side where all the carnival was. You can just hear someone playing the guitar just down there. Further on there was a group of kids dancing. 10 o'clock at night. Should be in bed.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I'm driving very slowly, there's no cars or anyone around, but this place here is just full of cafes, bars. So I've come towards the sea and it's just so many cafe bars and people are just chilling. And there's another bridge over there that's got lights and stuff. Danang has got so much going for it, so much. They're pretty. I started this video on the beach and I'm finishing on the beach. This is where it all started tonight. The concert was down there, being very loud, and there are still people out. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night. The beach is still full of people. There's a nice moon out tonight. The lights have calmed down a bit, but it's still crazy busy. I've had a good night. There's stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the night markets. I wanted, but I've just not had the time. This place, it's got so much going for it. I think I've said it before. I'll probably say it again. Danang has been an amazing city, and I think more people should come to it. More backpackers, especially. They go from Hoi An straight away past this place up to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City. No, got a good one. But it's my last night. I have to leave tomorrow. I have to get on that plane out of here. It's going to be hard leaving. It's been an amazing time travelling. It's going to be a bit emotional as I get on that plane. but I do need to go back. There will be adventures happening in June. I have no idea what they're going to be, but it will involve other countries, lots more adventures, lots more languages to get used to, money to get used to, and I hope you follow me. But if you've enjoyed this video, you got to press that like. The next video will be me leaving here, going through various countries to get back to UK on a 23-hour journey. If you want to watch it, subscribe. If you want to subscribe and see what my future adventures are, because I will announce it in the next couple of weeks. I am going to have a YouTube free couple of weeks of doing no videoing, no editing. But until next time, and there will be a next time, bye bye for now.